everybody, this is Donna. Welcome to my channel, Restore Glory, guys. Thank you so much for stopping by my channel. Happy holidays to everybody. I really appreciate you stopping by. This video, this haul actually is a all glass, everything glass haul. Over the last couple of, I want to say just weeks, in the last 4 weeks, I have been finding so much amazing glass, and I have been posting things on a Facebook group like the Vintage Glass Facebook group. And there are so many amazing people who help you to identify glass. And so I'm just like elated that I was able to get a lot of help. I want to give a big shout out to Dee with Thriller the Thrift. She actually helped me to identify one of these pieces, and I'll show you that in a minute. But yeah, just an amazing group of community of people who help you just to learn. And I love learning. I find new stuff all the time. I can't tell you what it is, what type of glass it is, whether or not it's Czech, Bohemian, Fenton or whatever. I have no idea. I'm completely clueless. I really wish there was a class like Scott with the Old Curiosity Shop, or, Dr. Lori is great. If you guys don't know Dr. Lori, she's great too. I've learned a lot from her. But Scott and George the Antique Nomad, if those guys would ever hold like a class on identifying glass or something like that, I would totally take it because, they're so knowledgeable. But I just wanted to do this quick haul. It may not necessarily be quick, but it is definitely full of all of these glass finds that I have, these glass items that I've found over the last couple of weeks. And some of them are just stunningly amazing. And so I just wanted to show you these items real quick, all right? So just hold on. I'm going to figure out which one I'm going to do first. I think I'm going to do these glasses first because these are the first one that kind of sort of started it. So let me just make them make noise. Look at that. Aren't these beautiful? Just stunningly beautiful. This is the stem, and the color is beautiful. So what I found out is that I believe these are Czech Bohemian glasses. There's definitely another name to them, but I found a set of 5 of these. So it's these 2 colors. I think I have like a black and a blue, like a cobalt blue. And I actually had, I actually just found 5 and a green. So so the story with these is that when I saw these, I picked them up, honestly, because I knew they were something. And so I immediately put them all in my cart, like immediately. I counted them all out. It was a set of 6, and the price on them, I'm sorry, I just remembered that this kind of amber yellow color one, it definitely does have a little small chip on the bottom. So quick story about these. I found these at the thrift store. It was a set of 6 for $12.99. So obviously I threw them in my cart and I looked them up real quick. To my surprise, they went for good money. Like one glass was about $60, at least between $55 and $60 for just one, right? And so when I saw that, I put them all in my cart and I was so excited, and I continued with my shopping. I went to the back of the store to look at some Christmas stuff that they had, just because. And my cart was behind me. And so I was, look at shelf. I wasn't far from my cart. It was just behind me. And there weren't that many people in that area. There was a lady over to the side. She looked like she was a reseller. She had a ton of clothes in her cart, and she was on her phone. And there was a mother and a daughter. And from what I could tell, I'm just assuming that from what I could tell, they were just looking for Christmas stuff. So my cart, again, was behind me. And next thing I know, when I went to my cart, something looked off. I only had those glasses and maybe one other item in my cart. And something looked off. I really didn't pay attention to it. But then it dawned on me, oh my goodness. The glass, the red glass that had the price tag on the bottom that said $12.99 was missing. It was gone. So I don't know what the heck happened to it. All I know is that the only glass that was out of my cart was the glass that had the $12.99 price tag on it. Don't know what happened to it. I have no idea. I was just at a complete loss. And so, I was thinking all types of things that was going on in my head. And I won't share those with you because a friend of mine got a total earful of my thoughts. But yeah, I was devastated. So I went up to the front immediately, and thankfully, one of the managers was up front. This was kind of like late in the evening. The store wasn't really that crowded. And I told her that I really wanted this set. But of course, guys, you know that if items don't have a price tag on it, what do they tell you? Oh, no, we can't sell it because it doesn't have a price on it. And it was late in the evening, and all of the people who would normally price items, they were gone for the day. So I'm devastated thinking, I know I wanted these glasses. I know the value of them. And I'm thinking that I'm not going to be able to come back the next day because they're going to reprice them. And I know that I won't be able to, probably will miss out on the opportunity to get them. So I was devastated. So I pleaded my case with the manager. I told her what happened. I told her that I pulled all 6 of them off of the shelf. And I know for beyond a shadow of doubt that all 6 of them were physically in my cart, my shopping cart. And the only one that was taken out of my cart was the one with the price tag on it. So, and I asked her, I said, if there's any way if she could give them to me for that price. I said, you see me in this store all the time. I know you know my face. Is there any way possible that you could just give them to me for the $12.99 price? So thankfully, I was visibly upset. I really was. And I was actually had tears in my eyes. And not that I'm not trying to be overly dramatic about it, but guys, I'm just telling you, I actually have some thoughts on what happened, but I won't share those with you. But I was visibly upset. And so she must have shown pity on me and said, okay, fine, I'll just give them to you for $12.99. But the blessing in all of this, the reason why I'm sharing this story with you is because not only did she give them to me for the price, but she discounted it at one of the color prices. So I ended up paying, instead of paying $12.99 for the set of 6, I ended up paying like $8.97. Because of whatever the color was that day, she gave me the discount. You're ready to cry about it now. I'm over it. But in any event, she actually gave it to me for even less. And so I've got all 5 of these glasses now for about $8.97. So that was an amazing, amazing blessing. And I'm so very, very grateful that the manager, took pity on me. And she said, yeah, people who come in here all the time, they do some crazy stuff. And so I just left it at that. And I was so very, very grateful that she was able to give me all of these beautiful, amazing glasses, a set of 5 for $8.97. And again, like I said, when I looked up the value of one of these glasses, they run for good money at about, $55 to $65 a piece. I even saw one that even had a chip on it that still sold. So I'm very grateful that that I was able to get this entire set for less than $10, which is an amazing, amazing bargain. So just wanted to share that quick story with you. And I, when things can turn out for bad, certainly things can turn around for the good too. So I'm very glad that happened to me in that particular case. Very, very grateful. All right. So the next item I'm going to show you is this beautiful, 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 beautiful Fenton piece. And it is I forgot what they called it because they helped me with this. I forgot. I'm so sorry to all of you guys who helped me to learn this piece. This is definitely a signed Fenton piece. What I do know is that it does have the Fenton logo on the bottom. I don't know if you guys can see that, but it has a 0, which means that it was produced in the 2000s. And so this style is not handkerchief. I forget what they call it, but it is a style, and I just totally love it. It is beautifully hand painted, and it definitely does have that kind of sort of amethyst color. I think hope you guys can see that color. I'm right here in front of my window, so I wanted to catch the light today. So, but yeah, this thing is beautiful, absolutely beautiful, and you can see that it is signed on the bottom. And it's signed by someone by the name of Fluorty. Now, the good thing about the Vintage Glass group on Facebook, again, these guys are amazing. I did not have any idea about this piece. And someone even sent me a list of like the Fenton catalogs, and also even the list of the people who actually painted for Fenton. And this name, Fluorty, was on that list. So again, this definitely was produced in, I want to say this one was 2004, I think. Is that considered vintage? I think it is. But in any case, it is stunningly beautiful. And I absolutely, absolutely love, love, love this amethyst type of color. And the fact that it's hand painted and it is signed. So love, love, love this piece. Another lovely piece that I found. All right, so moving on to more Fenton stuff. I got to show you guys these 2 pieces. I'm going to show you these together. Beautiful. All right. So the first thing is this beautiful purple butterfly. Just gorgeous, right? Gorgeous. And again, the people on the vintage website, they actually was able to help me. And I'm just now looking at this on the bottom, and it looks like there is a Fenton. I think that is a Fenton Zero. So this is probably another piece that was, it's right there. You can barely see it. It's like right there, guys. Can you see that? So this one definitely does have a Fenton, the Fenton stamp, and it has a 0. So it's my understanding that that 0 means it was produced in the 2000s. So, but that's okay because it's completely beautiful and I love it. And oh my God, that is like really super. Purple is one of my favorite colors anyway. But that's beautiful. So it's this beautiful butterfly. It's just a figurine. And then the next piece is this beautiful bell. Just beautiful. And that's the butterfly at the top. I just love it. Just absolutely love it. And I want to say that for the two of these together, I think I paid, I want to say it was $5.99 or $4.99 a piece. I can't remember. I honestly cannot remember. I want to say it was $4.99 or $5.99 a piece. And this Fenton does have I thought I saw it. Maybe not. Maybe I saw it online. But anyway, $5.99 a piece for both of these beautiful Fenton pieces, which I thought were just absolutely gorgeous. You gotta love Fenton, I tell you. It makes you happy. Makes you happy. The next piece is a Fenton piece, and my friend Dee helped me to identify this. Thank you, Dee, from the Thrill of the Thrift. I just love her. So I think I know I showed this in another video before, but again, this is part of all the glass pieces that I have found in the last couple of weeks. And I just wanted to include this one again as well. Hand painted, beautiful, beautiful bell. I love the fact that it kind of sort of just glows and just reflects the light. And it's just beautiful. I just love it. The Fenton label is on here, but it's kind of sort of faded and peeled a little bit, but that's okay. But it is beautiful. It is signed like right here. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that on the camera. Let me see if I can turn this baby around. It's right there. I don't know if the camera's going to pick it up, but it is signed like right there. And I cannot make out the name, but it is signed. But isn't it beautiful? Just beautiful. I love it. It just dances, and the light just dances on it, right? Totally love that. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous. All right, so just want to move this over because I have lots of glass. All right, the next item, the people on the Vintage Reseller site helped me to identify this as well. And this beautifully stunning piece, gorgeous, heavy as all get out. But I just love, love, love this. It's going to be hard to part with this one too, because this can go with any decor, modern decor. You can put some baubles in it and change up the colors if you want, but stunningly beautiful piece. Just love, 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 love that. And I think one of the people in the Vintage Glass Facebook group, they had a larger piece. It was larger than this. This one is probably about, if I had to guess, probably about 7.5 inches wide, if you will. But the one that they published, or the one that they posted, was a little bit bigger than this one. But still, just still beautiful. This is the bottom. I just love it. Love, love, love that one. And the next piece I'm going to show you is another, I believe, check piece. I think I showed this in another video. I'm sorry, no, this guy was made in Poland. It's 24% lead crystal. Again, found this piece about a week and a half ago. Just stunningly beautiful as well. Stunning. And it kind of sort of resembles these pieces as well, right? Bohemian cut to clear, or cut to clear. Yep. Isn't that beautiful? God, it's beautiful. But this one is made in Poland, 24% lead crystal. Just love it. My goodness, love that. All right, the next item I'm going to show you, I found probably about a couple of days ago, actually. Again, at my store, they were, you know, not discount. Yeah, they were putting out all of their Christmas stuff. And I don't think I got this on sale, but I'm pretty sure I paid less than $5 for it with the label on it. So this is definitely a Murano piece. Murano made in Italy. Can you guys see that? With all that beautiful gold inside. Look at that. At first, I was going to put it in my Christmas decor, but I was like, nah, that's okay. I got enough. Isn't that beautiful? Just beautiful. Or is this the one I had before? I can't remember. Anyway, I just thought I would show it because, again, it's a part of that whole glass theme. But I love it. Just love it. Look how that just shines in the light. Isn't that beautiful? Just gorgeous. All right. So that's that. And then I got two more pieces to show you. So this piece, I gotta tell you about this. So this piece, let's see, I'm trying to remember. I paid, which I cannot believe, it was a low price. I want to say like $4.99 or $3.99 for this piece. It is actually a Lalique piece. A Lalique piece that's made in Paris. It is this beautiful, stunning Lalique piece that is signed. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to see that signature on the bottom, but it clearly says Lalique on the bottom. And I think they call this Resting Dove or something like that. I can't remember. And there's a Lalique label right there, guys. Can you see that? And I am so surprised that this was just on the shelf and no reseller picked this up. So surprised that I found this piece. Gorgeous. Just gorgeous. No chips, no cracks, nothing. And I'm pretty sure I paid, it was either $3.99 or $4.99. And at first I said, okay, Dawn, is it like a fake? But nope, I looked it up. It definitely does have this Lalique signature on the bottom. And this piece is listed. I'm not sure about the soles, but the soles are still pretty good. But the one that I saw listed was $180. It was like $180 or $189. So the soles are probably hovering around that, if not more, because it is Lalique. But just darling, just love it. Darling, darling, darling. And I paid $3.99 or $4.99 for it. I honestly cannot remember, but no chips, no cracks, in excellent, excellent, excellent condition. Lalique. You can't beat it. All right, and this final piece, I literally just found this yesterday. My nephew graduated from college yesterday, and so it was an amazing celebration, and we were so very proud of him. And even though it took him 5 years to graduate, nonetheless he got it done, and we're so proud of him. And so congratulations to Jordan and his accomplishments from graduating from college. So good luck, my wonderful nephew. So anyway, after that celebration, I decided to just stop by my favorite thrift store. Not that I needed anything. I just kind of sort of needed to woosah a little bit. It was more so mostly for my comfort and just kind of winding down. I didn't have any intentions of buying anything. But I figured, okay, if they have something that's interesting to pick up, I'll pick it up. And they did not disappoint, because I found this beautiful, beautiful piece. I'm just going to show you this piece, guys. Look at this. So yeah, this is an amazing piece. So when I first, my wonderful friend, and she knows who she is. I won't call her name out, but she knows who she is. She actually showed me or taught me how to use Google Lens. So what I did, I put this baby up on the shelf. There's no mark on the bottom. I put this baby up on the shelf, and I opened up Google Lens, and sure enough, it came back Moser check something or whatever. It was Moser check. This exact same piece, right? Some of the designs like this are different, but this one came up, and I initially saw a price that said Moser, or Moser, M-O-S-S-E-R, or M-O-S-E-R, for $237 that was listed. And but then I said, okay, well, Donna, why don't you just go ahead and post this to your wonderful community of people in the Vintage Glass Facebook group. And sure enough, there was this long discussion about whether or not this was Moser, whether or not it was called cut to clear, cut to green, cut to color, white porcelain, hand painted. It was a whole big discussion about it. Excuse me, but at the end of the day, I think this piece is identified as a check piece, right? It is extremely heavy. There's no marks on the bottom that I could tell, but it is stunningly beautiful. And I paid $3.99 for it. And on the low end, I think I can probably list it for about $100. And on the high end, I probably can list it for about $170. So I'm going to do a little bit more research and figure out where I'll land in terms of the price. But I just wanted you to, and it's so funny because anything that's interesting or unusual or just weird or sometimes downright ugly, I don't know, I'm just drawn to those pieces. I just really am. And I'm so very glad I picked this piece up because it's something. So I think my little $4 investment, I think I'll probably do just fine on this $4 investment, because even on the low end, if I could get about, even on the low end, if I can get the prices that are listing online, I think I'll do okay. I just think this is stunningly, stunningly beautiful. And that just goes to show you that stuff, if it looks unusual, out of place, or just looks kind of sort of weird, pick it up and do some comps on it and just use Google Lens. Google Lens is very helpful. And you may be surprised at the results that you get. So always, always, always keep your eye out on things that look unusual and strange and just weird. And just don't be afraid to use the Google. As my husband says, use the Google. So yeah, so that is it. That is my my haul of all the glass pieces that I have literally picked up in the last couple of weeks. And I'm so excited about all of these things. They have not been listed. None of these items have been listed yet. I ran a 50% off sale on my Etsy shop, and things are going wonderfully well. And I hope to clear out. I'm going to probably do some more deep discounts on my Etsy shop so that I can clear everything out and just start afresh in the new year. The same thing with my Mercari site. I'm going to clear everything out, run some sales, and clear all of those details out. And all of these items will be listed on my Etsy shop. Mostly all of these items that are here will be listed on my Etsy shop coming in January. And so I am elated that I was able to find all these amazing, amazing pieces, over the last couple of weeks. It just makes me happy. They just make me happy, all of them. This one just makes me happy. I totally love, love, love this piece. It's so pretty and so vintage. All of these pieces make me happy. I love this one. This one is just gorgeous. Just love it. And, of course, my latest find, this one is just gorgeous. So, guys, thank you so much for stopping by my channel. I really appreciate it. If you guys have any questions or if you see something here that you like and you just got to have before I post in January, just let me know. Please feel free to drop me a line. And please don't forget to like, comment, and or subscribe to my channel. I really appreciate the support. I don't know what I would do without the support of this amazing community of resellers. So, guys, thank you so much. I appreciate it. And you guys have a wonderful, wonderful day. Smooches.